Hi guys, welcome to another reaction video with me, Rachael, and with me today, for the first time I think, I have Bisola.
Hi guys.
So today we are going to be reacting to a very funny video that has been trending for I think a day.
Yes.
And I've seen so many people like recreate this video in funny ways. Like I saw one from Eniola where he entered into his car with clothes on his head and said his behavior.
Oh, I think I saw it
after coming back from the church.
Yes.
Then I saw one from what's his name? That guy that actually did
Temisa.
Yes.
Temisa. Yes.
Where he also reacted to this video. Yes. So today this is me and Bisola showing you guys our own reaction to the video. So basically the video is like, I think people, mostly women, because I don't see
I think
any
it's
guy
only
here.
women.
Only women. So you know all these funny churches that they will say we're having prayer and fasting for. I'm sure that's what this is about. So all the women, if you know that you're looking for husband, or maybe they might not have not put that part too, but basically
they will put
women.
it. I feel like they'll put it. They'll just be
Yes.
like, they'll put it in a nice way. They'll just like, if you've been waiting on the Lord for a good partner, a God-fearing partner, you know, they will put it in a way that these people will want to come, because some people might be looking for partner, but they are not looking for God-fearing. Yeah. But when you hear that church is organizing God-fearing, you know, people actually feel like church is a good place to find a partner.
Actually, a lot of people have that.
A lot of people, even guys, feel like even meeting girls in church, you know,
is the perfect place. That if you meet a girl in a club, she cannot make a good wife. Or if you meet her at a party, she likes to go to parties, so she's not
wife material.
So as we can see in this video, we see women all in church, tying scarf, and they are singing, "Carry me, they go, Jehovah, carry me, they go, my husband house." Like,
God, I beg.
Imagine that God actually answers people's prayers like that, and God just starts doing them fear, disappear. He just
go to your husband. But how would your husband now react to that? He would just be shocked. He would probably be sleeping. He would just see a woman beside him. Or
he will be at work. I'm sure this is probably during working hours.
Yes.
Imagine if the woman just jumps, like it just lands on his lap at a board meeting.
That sounds like something that can happen in a K-drama movie. Yes. I just feel like we are becoming too unrealistic in these our expectations of marriage. Like, I feel like person that even posted this video said, "I thought men are scum." So what message is he trying to pass across? So because men are scum, women should not get married again.
Well, I think the person looking at how desperate people are. Yes. I mean, the same women come out and say men are scum. But the same set of women are also still praying that God should carry them to their husband's house.
And the husband is obviously a man.
He's obviously a man. Like, this is showing like the level of desperation that people have got into. I mean, if I come to this kind of church and they suddenly start singing "Carry Me, They Go," I'll probably be among one of the people who make this type of video, because
because you can't believe it.
I'm sure the person was shocked. Like, what is happening? Carry me, they go my husband's house.
And I feel like some of the ladies here too, yes, maybe they invited them to a special, because I know that a lot of churches, they organize programs for like singles. Yes. Maybe just out to get yourself ready, so that when you meet the right person, you will know. So maybe some of these ladies, they didn't know it will really get to this level that they'll start singing this song. Because if you notice, some of them are not singing, they are just clapping. So it may be a shock to them too. But that woman that is really singing in the background and her voice is loud. In fact, she may be married already.
She might be married. Yes.
I feel like she's married.
She probably may be the choir leader.
Because if you notice what she's singing, she's saying, "Carry you, they go your husband house." So that means she's married.
She's in her own husband's house.
She's in her own husband's house.
So she's singing for people that God should carry people to your husband's house.
But wait, why do Africans always... I know as much as we say gender equality, inclusion for women, blah, 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 blah. Deep down, we still have that mindset that if a woman has achieved everything in this world and she's not married, that there's still something lacking in her life. Why do we have that mindset? I don't know.
And funny enough,
do they do that to guys?
Well, I think so, but I feel like the pressure is more on women than on guys. They actually do that. I mean, I have friends who are like in their 30s and they're saying that they're already asking them about marriage and blah 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 blah. But if it was a woman, pressure will be like double.
Doubled.
Yes.
And a woman, they will not even wait for you to reach 30, because I feel like once you reach that 25.
I was about saying so that once you hit 25.
Once you reach 25, you're in
so
for
it's
it.
like for women, it's usually once you hit 25. Then for guys, from like when you're like 30 and above. But why? There are people in this life who their aim is not to even be married. Like I know people who say all they want to do is have money and have as much children as they can. And just live their life.
Because
really,
honestly,
if we look at what is happening nowadays in marriages, it's even discouraging.
Yes,
it's discouraging.
It's highly discouraging.
So everybody's just packaging and forming that they are married. But you're married, but you are crying in the marriage.
And you know the saddest part is, if you bring 100 married people out there, and you gave them the chance that would they still stay in the marriage or would they walk away? I feel like maybe only 5 people will be left.
Yes.
I feel like 95% of these people, they would just say they don't want it again.
Yes.
So why are people... I'm not saying marriage is not a good thing.
No, there are some that are like, there are some marriages that are very, very good. Like when you see them, you would envy them. But that's like 1 out of 100.
Yes.
And then you see people who is out of this same societal pressure that push them into such
yes.
I want my parents to be happy with me. I want to be a Mrs. Something. Then they enter it. After they enter it and then they see what they are saying, the same societal expectation will not allow them to come out.
Yes.
Because it will not be a case of what will people say.
And if you notice, most of I saw a conversation, I think it was on Twitter or something, and the lady was like, the guy, like, Shisha dropped something about, I think it was on Instagram, maybe on Dang or something. From, like, she was complaining about the person she was dating and all. From all the things she mentioned in that conversation, it's obvious that from the beginning, the guy didn't love her. But when somebody is desperate, anybody that comes, they will take it.
Yes.
Then something that is, then I think at the end of the day, the guy still ended up breaking her heart and leaving. So she was not even more devastated because she was thinking of all the years she has spent. I think the guy was even chopping her money, all those things. And if you notice, a lot of ladies that are desperate for marriage, they end up spending on guys more.
Yes.
The guys will betray them and go and marry somebody else.
The truth is, most times guys can sense a desperate lady.
I feel
like
that way
from afar. The same way women would sense a
desperate guy.
Like, it's just a vibe that you are always exuding when you're desperate. That the other person is like, madam, calm down now. Calm down. And that's why people will take advantage of you. So let me share one experience that I personally had. I met a guy in maybe 2019 who was, I just met you. In fact, we met on Instagram.
Wow.
We started chatting. And the next thing, you already telling me that you have talked about me to your father. You mentioned me to your father. You mentioned me to your siblings. I'm
in
like,
how many
what
days?
Is happening? In like maybe 3 weeks. So. Next thing, uncle lives in Abuja. He said he was coming to Lagos to come and visit his family. Came to Lagos, said, let's see. I went to see him. When I saw him, I'm like, I don't think so. But like, I was like, okay, let's leave physique out and say, okay, let's see what like his personality. I was like,
he was still
this
zero.
guy. No, it was not like it was zero, but I could sense the desperation, and I didn't like it.
And you feel like you're settling.
Exactly.
You feel like you're settling.
Before you know, Uncle has introduced me to his siblings as his girlfriend. Personally, that we have not.
Where did you say yes?
I've never said yes to be his girlfriend. He has told his father that he has met a beautiful girl in Lagos that he likes. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, Oga, what is it? It was later he now told me that I think he was like 33 then. That he has always wanted to get married since he was 30.
Oh, but he couldn't find someone.
And most people that he finds, either he doesn't like them or they don't like him. But now that he has met me, that he's so happy.
But you don't like him too.
And then I was like, oh God, calm down. Like, calm down. I don't like the fact that you're trying, because he was already asking me about when he's going to meet my parents. I'm telling you.
And you've not even taken your time to like see the kind of person.
I'm not even taking my time to even agree to date you. You're talking about seeing
your parents.
So I could sense desperation, and I was like, something is not adding up with this guy. Then I traveled for a while, and so there was a break. When I came back, he was happy I came back. He told me that his pastor told him that I was going to come back, and that things were going to work out between us. I just said, okay.
All these pastors say, where did they do
I don't know why they do that.
They thrive on people's desperation.
Do you know,
sometimes.
I traveled to Abuja. I traveled to see this guy for like a week. And in that 1 week, I know there was I think I went there on a weekend. He told me to follow him to church on Sunday. I refused. Why? Because he wanted
pastor
to introduce me to his pastor.
In your
Do you understand? I refused. He said, why? I said, because I didn't bring any outfit for church. He said, don't worry, you can wear jeans to my church. I said, I am not going. Because in my
and your gut feeling was telling you.
I already knew that I cannot marry this person. So why put myself through the whole process of going to see your pastor, going to see your father, or going to see, like, I already know that this person is just cruise. At the end of the day, after like maybe 4 days, I told him, you know what? I think I've seen enough. I need to go back. And then he was asking me, like, what is wrong with him? Is it that I don't like him? Don't I find him attractive? Blah, blah. I said, see, if I look at physique, you are not tall, but you are manageable. I'll put you at maybe like at a 60. But personality-wise, we are poles apart. Like, if I was a desperate girl too, I would also just argue and say, hey, carry me, they go. Yes. God has carried me to my husband's house.
Me to your husband's
then
house.
We get married and all. Now, do you know after this whole thing happened and then, like I told him it was not going to happen, that but we can remain friends. This guy met somebody else around this area there. He started talking to the girl. He called me and was just me about the girl. Rachel, I finally found somebody. Blah, 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 blah. Not knowing that auntie was just catching cruise too and spending his money. After like 3 months.
I think the guy is a good person.
He's a good person, but his desperation is going to make... Like, I kept saying this guy would fall into the wrong hands. Because of how desperate he is. For every person he sees, he sees his future wife in everybody that he sees. Like, what the fuck? Don't you have standards? Don't you have something that you're looking for exactly? Finally, it was this year I heard from him. He said he's finally married. I said, thank God.
I'm happy for him.
Thank God. I said, so this person that you married, how did he come about? He said, she's still a student. He met her. I don't know how he met her, but I think the girl is also one of those marriage-oriented people. Because I don't know why you still be in school and you're already talking about marriage.
But for maybe that's...
But then, he even told me that the girl was already in... I think she was hitting 30 this year. So maybe she's one of those...
She wanted 30, to go
let me
to
marry.
Husband's house.
Thank you. Carry me, they go. Jehovah, carry me,
I just
feel
go, like this thing you said about desperation, it also reminds me of like an experience I had. But mine was like the other way around. And this was like a time when I was pretty much just trying to find myself. So I met this guy, and although he wasn't really 100% my type, but he had good traits in him. He seemed like the kind of person that, yes, I want to get married to. And for me, this guy was still trying to like get to know me and all. But me, I just wanted to know his plans. It's not as if I really, really wanted to get married to him, but it was just at that phase. I think I just turned 25 too, and it was just at that phase where I told myself that, see, anybody I'm dating, if it's not going to lead to marriage, I don't even want to enter the relationship. So I actually gave the guy this vibe, and I noticed that he kind of separate, like it made him give me a space, and when I noticed, I also took the hint, of course, and I gave him the space. So the guy got married, I think 2 years ago. But we now started talking like before his wedding, and like we still used to talk, but obviously we knew that a relationship was not going to work. So he was now telling me that, like, that was when he was now trying to come back before he met his wife and he proposed. So he was now trying to come back. So he was being honest with me, and he was like, some of the reasons why he didn't really want to take things further then was because I was always talking about marriage.
Wow.
Now, he didn't even know the context or the reason why I was talking about marriage. It was just the fact that he just got that marriage vibe from me. That was the only thing that pushed him away.
I see.
So I just feel like, in as much as we know that, yes, we want to get married, or we are dating for, at least date somebody because you like them.
Yes, like you want to be with them. Not because all you are saying is marriage.
Or you want to discover more about them. Not just marriage. It's insane.
It's insane, actually. Like it's crazy. But that's what most people do like now. So you know, when women turn 30, the pressure from parents, from friends, from
even when you turn 30, or before you turn
30, they're already saying, husband, Alpha, what's happening? Husband, children, I want to carry my grandchild. Like, mama, calm down. You gave birth early at 19 does not mean I have to give birth to at 19. Madam, you were jobless that time.
And you cannot compare their time to our own. If you look at Nigerian economy now, it's very hard. A lot of 30-year-olds may still be living in their parents' house. Yes. And it doesn't mean they are not hardworking.
Actually.
It's just the way the economy is. So imagine somebody that is still struggling to find their feet at 30. how do they want to start a family?
You understand?
How?
You understand?
That's why a lot of ladies, they end up entering marriages. They don't have a say in the marriage.
They don't have.
They don't have money. They don't have a say. They don't have anything.
To
It's
their
the man.
name. It's the man that has everything. Like, they don't have a pin.
So I just feel like parents need to chill. To be honest,
they need to chill. They need to. Like, I know it's good to marry early, or not marry actually, to have a child early.
Yes.
It's good, but don't make my life all about having a child. Because aside from that child, I am still a person. When that child, and that's the mistake a lot of people make. Once they have children, they put all their focus on that child. They don't think about themselves. They are just, then when the children grow up and then they leave, you realize that you've wasted 30 years of your life doing nothing.
And most times it's the women that feel that way.
It's the women that feel that way, because they are the ones that actually dedicate their life to training their children.
And we also need to look at it from the perspective of parenting. Like, even in marriages, like when you get married, personally, I don't feel like when I'm married, I will say within the first year of marriage, by fire by force, I must get pregnant. I'd rather spend time with the person I'm married to, because once children come, you cannot focus on anything else except those children.
Maybe you go and sell them today. So yeah, I beg, who wants to buy children for like children? I want to enjoy my husband. Or you rent them out.
Then you bring them back
because
later.
Once children start coming in, you can't send them away.
Yes,
which is
now imagine somebody that the first child they gave birth to is a set of twins. It's over. Because how would you even finish taking care of those children? You'll be so exhausted.
Unless your husband is so rich, he can actually
afford a nanny.
So if you have twins and your husband can afford nannies for both of them, you just be like, I know a lot of women on the island here who don't, in fact, they don't touch their children. It's only, hey baby, you're going to school. Or when they want to take pictures with the children. Exactly. Once they finish, say, come and take them. So if you have that kind of money,
that's what you want. Because some people are also successful. They can afford the nannies, but they still want to bond with their children.
Please, I'll be in the side of people who would say,
go and play. I feel like we can't say it yet because we're not there. Because when you get, I heard that the love you feel for your child and all that is really overwhelming.
I am there, but will it be overwhelming every time?
No,
exactly.
It won't be.
So when I'm tired of the child,
I feel like moms also deserve a break, but that's something we should probably talk about on a different day.
Actually, women deserve.
But I just feel like this whole marriage thing, women are wetin women eyes no go even see.
Wetin we don't go see for gate o. Wetin musa no go see for gate.
Sometimes you will see churches today will be like all the singles should stand up. It's women that are standing up. Even if a guy is single and he wants to marry, he may not stand up. He may still sit down and be like, "Whoa, I'm single, but not here."
Nah, single we
but
single.
But a girl, your mom will literally be pinching you. Like she's in church with you that you should stand up.
Yeah.
It's too much. And you know the craziest part is when you're younger, before you hit the 25, let's say 25 is the threshold, these African parents, they have so much strictness.
They'll tell you, where
don't
are you going
have a boyfriend.
Where are you going
don't
to?
Don't date. Then when you are 25, they'll start asking you, where you want to see him?
Hey, you understand?
Where you want to see him?
The same person to tell you, where are you going to? Who is that boy?
Or
if I see him again,
if you have a boyfriend.
If you have a boyfriend, he's demonic. He's this. They will spoil your future.
You from your destiny.
Then suddenly, when you're 25, awkward. Are you not going to bring us back?
Are they not calling you?
Where?
They'll even ask you questions like, are they not calling you on the street? You'll be like, calling you?
Do you know, my uncle asked me one day, he said, come, what is the problem? I said, problem like how? He said, is there a problem? I said, no.
Why does he feel there's a problem?
And I asked, and I said, is it that they're not calling you? Or they are not toasting you? Or is it that you are agreeing? And I said, why are you asking? He said, because if it's that they're not calling you, tell me so that we can go and do something. I said, do what?
Honestly.
I said, do what?
So that we can pray about it or something.
What are you praying about? Did I tell you? Wait, first of all, did I tell you that I'm even looking for husband?
Or you're bothered?
I always ask first that, did I tell you I'm looking for husband? That's the first question. She been a person where they find husband and I go say una want help. Did I mention at any point I'm looking for husband? Then did I tell you that I'm bothered about it? Please, I'm looking for money. If it's your husband that wants to bring money, okay. But if it's just because I want to look for husband, please let me look for money.
Or sometimes, if you even know that you really want this person to settle down so much, then help them.
Exactly.
Help
That's
them
another
financially,
way.
African parents.
Yes.
Help them. You know your son.
Yes.
You want him to marry. Give him like 2 or 3 million.
Or even give him connection. Even if you don't have money.
You don't have the money.
Give him connection.
Give him marriage funds too. Or save. Start saving from when you are working for your children.
I know somebody that his parents wanted him to marry. This was like last year. This guy does not really have much. Like he just started life. So maybe I think the salary is like 200K. And the mother was like telling him, marry. Now he met a girl who they went to go and do whatever they used to do and said that their destiny is together. Do you know the parents funded the wedding?
They will.
Like full time.
Most African parents, their first children, especially if it's the firstborn, they end up funding the marriage. Like because most times they can. Because if you look at the way African parents want to do wedding and the way you want to do wedding, it's not
different.
The same thing. You may not want a large crowd.
This wedding, I think this is the best wedding I've attended in Lagos in a long time. Like money, they spent over 8 million naira for that.
Yes,
wedding.
It's not a lie.
Hey,
that's what they spend. All these weddings you see on Instagram.
If you see what they were sharing as souvenir. Cartons of Indomie.
They planned
bags of this. Hey,
you will know that one. The planning did not start in 1 month or 2 months. They've been planning it since.
So guys, let us know in the comment section what your take is on this video. Would you go back? Would you join them to sing "Carry Me They Go, Baba, Carry Me They Go, My Husband House"? Or do you think it's extreme?
I feel like the song is stuck in my head.
I swear,
I've been hearing it so much.
Let's know in the comment section, and please don't forget to subscribe and like this video.
And share.
Please share
with your friends and family.
Thank you very much. With that, we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.